What is up guys, Alex here, and a massive welcome back to this video. So as you can see, I'm covering get your words out. Covering Dirty Donators versus Melayu Legend 2. Totally pronounced that right. So this is a war recap. I will show you the scores at the end. We'll keep it a secret until the end. You guys can predict what you want throughout the video. You can say like, oh, who's gonna win. So yeah, let's just get started. So the first is a raid from Osbaldo 10. God, people's names are so hard to pronounce in this clan, but we're gonna get started right there. We're gonna hit and play. As you can see, he's going for mainly Hog Riders right here. He's got a level 9 king, 3 heal spells, a poison spell. Not too sure what he's got in his clan castle, but I'm sure we'll soon find out. So he throws down a Hog Rider very smartly, draws out the clan castle troops, and also takes care of a giant bomb. So that was a great placement. Again, another giant bomb goes down. So that's 2 giant bombs out of a maximum of 3 in this base go down already, and he's only put in 2 Hog Riders. So cleverly he continues to draw over those clan castle troops. Unfortunately that witch does manage to summon a few skeletons, but he cleverly gets them bunched, throws down that poison spell on them all, waits for them to go down. Obviously that balloon will survive, but the rest of those troops will go down. The balloon might cause a bit of a problem, so he will take that down, as you can see, throwing down some archers which do not target at first, but I'm assuming he'll probably throw down those 2 wizards as well, maybe. No, he throws down some more archers, and the balloon drops right there. So we'll take a look and see where he starts his hogs from. So the hogs are all coming 3 different lines from this bottom. We have some going on the left, some going on the right, and some going to the center. Already 2 wizard turrets have been taken down, and 2 mortars, I think. Spring Shab's doing work on those Hog Riders right there. The heal spells have been awesomely placed. The 2 have been in. We're going to zoom in right here. I was expecting him to place it right about now, and yep, awesome placement right there. Covering a large group of Hog Riders. Not sure where the last giant bomb is. Hopefully we'll see it in a second. Okay, I was expecting the giant bomb to be on the left of that gold collector up there, but they didn't even jump there, so we'll never know. All the defenses are down, and once again it's cleanup duty for the hogs, so we're going to speed this up to ×2. The hogs, barbarians, barbarian king, archers and wizards are all in the cleanup. Not sure what he actually had in his clan castle. I mean, I probably was more hogs actually, some level 5 hogs. Yeah, I think there's a couple of level 5 hogs in there with the orange Mohicans. So yeah, a super awesome start to this video and an awesome raid from Osbaldo 10. Yes, I definitely pronounced that right. So we're going to let this raid die out. As you can see, it's definitely going to be a 3-star looking at this. There's 3 seconds left, 1 building left. It goes down, 3 stars with the Hog Riders from Osbaldo. So moving on, we have this raid from Mike Hawk of Dirty Donators, a really awesome guy. Shout out to him. Against Capitali DF. He draws out the clan castle troops, poisons them very smartly. Again, that balloon not dying off, which was a little annoying, and that wizard just dying in the poison spell. A little lucky to actually get that there. But as you can see, drawing that balloon up to the top. We're going to speed this up to ×2 because the balloon, as we all know, takes a while, and this is already 1 minute. Over 1 minute wasted in this attack. I wouldn't say wasted, but it's definitely 1 minute is a lot in an attack. So he starts his raid right here. As you can see, he's got the golem with the king and the queen. Only a level 3 queen, but it'll still do the work. The golem's in, the barbarian king's in, some wizards and archers in as well, and he will hopefully be summoning a few giant bombs here. Get rid of those. Obviously working his way into the middle, doing an awesome job. The golem tanking for our king right there. The king's ability has already been used, I think. The queen doesn't have her ability at level 3. So yeah. Our king goes down, and oh god, I missed it. The Hog Riders have already been placed in. Jeez, I completely missed that. So I'm expecting there to probably be giant bomb in the middle there. So there is, and it doesn't take down any, which is super lucky. All the defenses are down. Those Hog Riders completely just annihilated that base. I mean, the speed of the Hog Raiders was insane. The king goes down within like 2 hits. We got maxed out Hog Raiders here. And as you can see, once again, we are on cleanup duty, so that raid was over in a flash. The longest part was actually waiting on those clan castle troops going down, because the Hog Riders are pacey as hell, so they can just run about the base like just taking down. Yes, wow, that was immature. Moving on, so those Hog Riders just destroying that base with the help of the archer, queen, wizards, minions, and archers. And the last building is going to go down right here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the minion outpaces that air bomb. Awesome raid from Mike Hawk. 3-star. Well done. We're going to move on right there. So next up we have this raid from Dean G07. So I definitely pronounced that right this time. Completely messed up. I was like Deang07. And yeah, all the guys and Dirty Donators made fun of me for that. We all had a laugh, and yeah, I fluffed that up. So it's Dean G07. 2 different parts. Aced it that time, don't lie, against Rizal from Melayu Legend 2. I'm going to stop pronouncing their clan name because I can't do it for hell. So we have a sort of, so we have a go wee wee to start with 12 Hog Riders level 5, which will be coming in the end. So the main attack's coming down from this bottom right hand side right here. As you can see, we got the 2 golems in, we got the wizards and the witches, we got the barbarian king, archer queen in as well. The king and 2 golems, wizards and witches breaking through that wall there. The archer queen going around to the left hand side but coming into the middle. Rage spells being placed for these. The clan castle troops is in, and a lightning spell is used on them. It's rare that we see a lightning spell used for clan castle troops nowadays, mainly poison spells, but the lightning is, I guess, is pretty quick at taking them down compared to the poison. So that was that. The Hog Riders are in right there. As you can see, the giant bomb went off down the left to 1 skeleton, which was pretty helpful. The last spell, which is a heal spell, is in right there for them Hog Riders, healing them up beautifully. We have a couple of defenses left, which unfortunately will manage to take down a couple of our Hog Riders. Giant bomb doing work right there, but all the splash damage, buildings get taken down. We have golem left, we have our archer queen up, and at this point we were thinking, time might be an issue here, because we have the builder's hut right on that corner and there's a lot of stuff left. And luckily for us, that archer tower does choose to target the golem, so that was really helpful. And now it's just a race against the clock. We have 30 seconds to take down as many buildings as we possibly can. The Hog Riders obviously really pacey, but we're going to speed this up to ×2 and see if they can possibly do it. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I just sung a little bit. So the Hog Riders really being pacey right there. Luckily for us, a couple of archers broke off and helped take down that builder's hut. Finishes up, the 100% is achieved. A bit of a race against time in the end, but an awesome attack nonetheless from Dean G07. So moving on to the next one. So here we have a raid from, God, I hate saying your name, Da Fixing Best. So yep, as you can see, again we have a go-ho strategy with some wizards in behind. I'm not sure why he's got 2 giants. That kind of puzzled me in this raid. I was assuming the giants would be for drawing out those clan castle troops, but he doesn't use them, so I was a bit confused actually. Wall breakers have not been placed. They are struggling to break through the walls right there. So in go the wall breakers finally, but they don't break through the wall. So this was kind of a disaster at the moment. A really awesome jump spell placement right there. Out come the clan castle troops, and a poison spell is placed in anticipation of them coming out. The queen helping to take down some of them, and the king straight jumping into the center with the help of a rage and jump spell. The golems are tanking for us really awesomely while the rest of the attack comes up. A giant is put in first with the Hog Riders in behind, so the giant is just drawing the fire off the Hog Riders to start with. We have 2 heal spells, the first of which is thrown down right there. I think he was anticipating a giant bomb, which didn't occur. It actually happens in that middle next to the golem. And the what is that king doing? So the king if we zoom right in, was actually taking out a wall before he took out the town hall, which was a bit strange. He as soon as he took out that wall, he moved on to the town hall, but that was kind of strange. So the last defense, which is that cannon, will be going down right there to those level 5 hog riders. And we have one giant up here absolutely tanking it away for us. Slow as hell and so rubbish at attacking. So we got the king, the queen, we got a golem, we got hog riders, we got archers, we got a giant, we got a wizard. God, that was so much to say. So there's a lot of different troops in here, and we have a minute, so this should be no problem. On cleanup, I'm going to speed up to ×2. The cleanup duty should be really pretty simple for us right here. We got a giant, a wizard up the top, we got our king and our golem banging on that wall. We got a archer queen and the hog rider, one hog rider down here, taking down a couple of buildings. And we have the last few buildings up here will be falling to the king, the giant, the archer queen, and the wizard, and the archers, and the golem, if I haven't already said it. So an awesome raid for our number 4 against their number 7. At the moment, this war is looking pretty promising. I've shown you 4 3 stars. What is coming next? Is it a 3 star? Is it a 2 star? Is it 1 star? Is it a fail? You'll have to find out. So this next one is by our number 3 P Figures against Gangnam of their clan. Wallbreakers starting up the top. As you can see, a giant and a golem go in. We have 3 golems in right up the top, and this is a straight go wipe with a couple of wizards in there. The poison spell is in, and in his clan castle he had a dragon and 2 balloons. Now, a dragon in the clan castle is obviously going to be pretty difficult for us to deal with. Luckily for us, the wizards target it first of all, and no real damage is done to any of our troops. A jump spell is placed in, and we're going to go ahead and zoom right in. An awesome free spell taking care of the 2 expos and a inferno tower. Not sure if that's single or multi. I think it's multi, but I can't say for sure. It goes down. The expo goes down. The queen is targeting that town hall. Awesome job. The queen still has our ability. The what are they called? Witches are summoning skeletons for us, which is awesome. Which the inferno tower, the multi-target inferno tower goes down, which is awesome because our witches will then be free to keep summoning skeletons. At the moment, this raid is looking pretty promising with a 2 star. At the moment, we have golems tanking for us, with the king tanking for our queen right there. What a gentleman. We have the witches still producing giant skeletons, and a giant bomb goes off and all the witches die, which was really disappointing. I was like, oh no. And yeah, we have a queen left with a couple of archers around the outside. So this went from looking really promising to pretty much just a straight 2 star. The chance of him getting the 3 star here is kind of slim. It's a real shame because that queen could have been so clutch if she was maybe a little higher, but the queen falls, and there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 defenses left. Obviously one of them is an air defense which can't hit ground troops, but this is pretty much going to wrap it up. I'm going to speed this up to ×4. As you can see, we have the archers just cleaning up the last few buildings. Obviously it's a 2 star. Those archers are not going to be able to clutch up for the 3 star. The last archer goes down. It's an 82% 2 star. An awesome job from P Figures, the number 1 against the number 5. So we're going to head back to the war map and see who won this war. Okay, we are searching for an opponent. That kind of messed up my anticipation. We're going to the war log, and as you can see, it was indeed a victory. 86-81. We absolutely pulled out of the bag. In the end, we used 1 more attack than them, and we only had 4 attacks left to use, and someone did get kicked for that. So I'm just going to say, make sure you use your war attacks. You might get kicked. So it's a super awesome job in the war. I'm just going to say hey to YouTube right here. Hopefully some people say hey to YouTube. We're going to wrap up this video. So an 86-81 war win. Awesome job. We've got Migs in the chat. I just want to give a shout out to Eric for letting me record all these videos in Dirty Donators. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'm so happy to be in this clan. You guys absolutely rock. Massive shout out to all these guys in the chat. Eric saying I'm awesome. Mate, you're awesome. I mean, this clan rocks. We are on a 3 war win at the moment. Yeah, Super awesome. Thank you so much for coming along and watching this video. Throw down your likes below. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. Your comments are always appreciated, and I love to reply to your comments and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.